Heart intelligence is brilliant because it uses the power of another really effectively. You still do all your own work. The technique is very simple, powerful and effective. And nobody does it for you. So it's not therapy and it's not counselling. You still do all your own work. But instead of having a silent listening partner, you actually invite them to focus on their own heart. And then you invite them to offer you what occurs to them in that space around your own process. So it's two hearts focusing on one. And they are allowed, nay, they are invited to contribute. So then they become an incredibly powerful bullshit detector for when you are in your stuff, because their heart feels the dissonance. And it equally supports them in practicing being where we all need to be more of the time, which is in our hearts over our heads. Our heads, left brain, are for linear thinking. Very, very good machine. But our hearts, our right brain and solar plexus complex, are for awareness. So what we are really called upon to do, if we choose to follow it, is to develop our awareness of this huge, immense capacity to hold. Just awareness itself, within which our linear thinking takes place. Once we can see linear thinking taking place and allow it to unfold, I think this is what Einstein did, it's just a guess, allow that to unfold in a container of pure, only love and joy and peace and safety. I think we've cracked it for that moment. But hey, there's a new opportunity in every new moment to be in that space again. But that's why heart intelligence is brilliant, because it really brings in the power of another and it builds relationships. You can't help build relationships when you actually invite someone else to talk to you and participate from a heart-centered place. All of the disciplines I know of, all the three major disciplines I know of, have unique, magnificent, fantastic strengths. I'm not taking away the power of the Enlightenment Intensive here, which has a silent listening partner, because that's a completely different process, still aiming the same way, but it's intense, 3 days of non-stop self-work. And in that scenario, a communicating listening partner wouldn't be appropriate. And it doesn't take away from the work of Byron Katie, which again is fantastic self-work, where the questions are facilitated and the questioner is holding space. But what's the difference between the work and heart intelligence? I don't know, I'll come back to you on that in another video. But for this one, the power of heart intelligence in terms of building relationship and community is off the scale. Thank you for listening.